This is a MercyGirl Production.
Hi YouTube viewers, this is MacT here, and I have part of my front suspension parts that came in, and these of course are the strut bearing mounts, and they are Ford Motor Company parts, and I thought I'd do a quick unboxing to show you what the parts look like if you've never seen them before. And keep in mind, it's just part of what I actually need. I still need the struts, and I'm of course going to add another sway bar link to the mix. As far as the one I already have, I'll get another one. So when I do this job, I'll be replacing the sway bar links, the struts, and the strut bearing mounts. But right now I just got the parts in. I ordered them from Amazon, and of course I'm going to unbox them and show you what they look like. Of course, let's go ahead and open these up and see what we actually got here in the box. And inside we have two boxes that of course I had ordered, along with the various paperwork that goes with it. And let's see, these of course from Amazon, and they were $39.94 each, and a total of $79.88. And it looks like they are the Motorcraft AD1100 strut mounts, and they are of course from Amazon.com. Now I have the box here, and of course I'm only going to open one because they're both the same. There's no right or left side to these strut mounts, so we'll just go ahead and we'll take a look at what the strut mount looks like so that we can actually see what we got here. Now, as far as you can tell on the strut mount, get a nice close-up shot here of this, and we of course see the strut mount, and of course no nuts. You're going to reuse the nuts, and of course it'll mount this way up into your Ford Edge, and then you put the nuts on here. Now there's a lot that goes to this when you take and put these in, because you have to actually remove the front cover cowling over where the windshield wipers are. Otherwise, if you try to get them, I've done this before, trying to get these back ones here, it's just a little bit at a time, and you don't even have a finger to get in there. So you got to remove that cowling. So they'll of course mount on, and then of course the actual springs will of course seat in here and go all the way around. So when you do mount these back up on here onto the struts themselves, of course it'll go through the hole for the top right here where my finger's sticking out. That is where the strut will mount through, and of course fasten onto here. Now it's a heavy metal surface on here, and of course the bearing mount and everything does come apart, so you got to be very careful what you're doing. But you know, turns good. Not much of a situation going on here, but you just got to be careful with them so you don't tear them apart, because you can pull them apart if you want to, and I'd rather not do that, just like I did. But again, you got the brand new rubber mounting here and everything, and then of course it goes through here. But basically it looks like it's either painted or powder coated parts and assembly that goes together, so to speak. And then of course it's got little rubber tabs right here, as you can see, that actually hold this rubber gasket onto the actual bearing mount. But this is it, folks. This is pretty much it. It's a Ford Motor Company original part, so I'm going to go ahead and hang on to these until I actually have the rest of the parts ordered and coming in, and then I will do a video of the installation of both of these along with the struts and everything else that goes with it, and then I'll have the sway bar link installed and everything else. But for now, this is MacT, and of course this is your strut bearing mount for your 2011 Ford Edge, and I believe it's also the same one for a lot of the others up through I think 14 or 13 or something like that. But again, this is the part that you want to get, And of course, just make sure that you replace these. Don't go short on it, okay, folks? Don't just replace the struts, because these things fail. And when they fail, they're very loud. They make a lot of noise, and it's just not worth it, because then you got to pay labor and other expenses that go with it. So, from my experience, replace the entire thing, the strut bearing mount and the strut at the same time, and don't go cheap on that. Otherwise, you'll pay the price later. This is Mac T, and remember to like my videos and subscribe to Mac T's Ford Edge. And of course, get onto my channel and watch all the videos that I present as often as I can. But for now, have a great day. Happy anniversary to those who have an anniversary today, and I'll see you all later.
Thank you for watching, and remember to like my videos and subscribe to Mac T.